What's up, guys? It's GFXLab, and it's been a while since I uploaded something, but these are just highlights from a night that I thought were interesting to watch. And you guys can see all these first two clips are just me, like my first game in, just getting all the bullshit on. Like it was just like one after the other, so I just decided to put on my rape class and go ham on these guys. But it's not all from this single game. There's a bunch of different little clips that I put in here. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about was a common theme that I see happening right now is people are running out of steam as far as like making videos and stuff like that. For me, I think videos are pretty much a chore to most people. I think that a lot of people think of these videos as more of a, like, especially if you do it for, you know, as like a job or something, or if you're doing it and you rely on that money to come in, then it can really feel like a chore, because you don't always want to make videos, and sometimes you just have to do it if you want to, you know, if you want to get that money and stuff like that. But, and also I've recently gotten a job as another design job, and I've gotten another design job on top of it. And I'm not going to get into the details of that, but I'm doing basically freelance side work on one job, and the other job is a full-time job that I had no clue. Like I just sent my resume to them thinking, like, man, if they ever even called me back, I'd be amazed. Like my resume is great, but I'm sure they're getting like amazing resumes, amazing portfolios, and I have a lot of faith in, or not faith, but I have a lot of confidence in my design ability, and I think that I am really like a really strong designer. But I've seen some resumes that are like, people have like 20 years work, and they've designed stuff for like Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all these like they've done Nike ads and stuff like that. And I don't have that on my resume. I have a lot of local businesses. I have some bigger companies, but you guys probably wouldn't know them. But what I wanted to say was, these people that do this job, that do the design work for certain companies, and they're really good at it, those people, the reason why they can produce so much is because, or produce so well, is because they have passion in what they do. They genuinely enjoy it. They come into each project like they've never done a project before, and they come in with fresh eyes, and they're open to all suggestions, and you know, they come in like, what can I do? You know, what can I do for this? Their minds are completely blank, and they totally come in with this, you know, this attitude like, I get to design something, you know, like it has like a certain special feeling, especially when you have passion. That feeling is passion. And I know some designers who come into work who treat their job like it's a 9-to-5 burger flipping, you know, job. Like they feel like they're going in and they don't like other people. And I've been in that place, so that's why I know that place really well. And I see that happening with a lot of people on YouTube. Is they're totally in that zone where it's not fun anymore. It's not fun for them to do like their videos. They don't go into every video and they're like, I get to make my first impression to somebody. I get to do something for the very first time, and this is gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna have so much fun. And I know there are some. This isn't for every commentator, because I know there are some that really have fun, and you can tell who's having fun with their commentaries. You can tell who's having a blast, and it shows in the numbers and the views and in the way that they approach YouTube in general, their Twitter, everything shows if they're having an absolute good time. And you can tell just by their attitude, they're just so warming to watch, and you don't second guess them, because, you know, they're just being real with it. And when I say real with it, I don't mean they're being dramatic or emotional or anything like that, which is what a lot of people think real means. What I'm talking about is they actually like posting videos. They actually like making the videos, not just posting them, but actually making them, like starting from scratch. And it's the same thing with designs. Like if you have that passion to, it's the same thing with video games too. If you come in every game, like every round that you play, and you're like, I'm gonna make a difference in this game, I'm gonna make people notice me, and this is my chance to do it. How am I gonna do it? How fancy am I gonna be? How much fun am I gonna have doing this? and then you get into this like mode where, yeah, I'm gonna go in and do work. I'm gonna go in beast mode and go in and just destroy this lobby, or I'm gonna go in and take this project that has been given to me because I'm so lucky to have this job, and I'm gonna go ham, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna think about it, and try and put myself in the customer and the client's place, and imagine all these things, and start my canvas from complete scratch. That's what creates good videos, and that's what creates a fun job. That's what people mean when they live through their jobs. Like, if you want to take YouTube serious, then you better get back into feeling how fun it was to make videos. And even if I don't care if you've made like 100,000 videos, you should still find it so much fun. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting there like banging your head against a wall. And if you are, just for the money and stuff like that, then eventually you're going to run out of steam. People are going to know that you don't really care anymore, and it's just they're gonna see through it. And you might get a lot of numbers still, but in the end, you're just gonna hate yourself for it. And your life is too short to be wasting all that time. Have fun with your fucking videos. Have fun with your videos, and have fun with your life. Whatever you guys are doing, whatever you enjoy doing, start it like it's the first time you've ever done it before, and go in with that mentality, and you'll always be fresh, and you'll always come with your best, because you can only be yourself in that situation. When you create that situation, then you will have a blast. And that's what I've learned from my time off of not working, and I found myself. I found the passion, and I see this in a show. If you guys want to see a real example of what I'm talking about, go watch this show that's by Gordon Ramsay. It's called Kitchen Nightmares. And in this show, there's all these chefs sometimes it's the chef's fault, and the chefs like don't even like eating their own food. It's just like a YouTuber not liking to watch their own videos. You have to go in, you have to love your video. If you love your videos, who's gonna hate it? If you genuinely think your video is awesome, and people are hating it, then maybe it's just not their taste. The same thing as, oh, and look at this shot right here. I never hit these, but I do shoot them sometimes, and I do use a sniper rifle every once in a while. And right here, I never hit this. This is Phase GFXLab, but oh, look at that. I never hit those. That was just a random shot. I was like, oh, he's in there, and I just shot it. And that, I guess that is fun, but I'm not trying to recreate it every time I play the game. But I do have a lot of fun, and I find that when I do have fun, I make better videos, I make better graphics, and when I have fun and think about things in a fresh way, especially like food, and even making sandwiches, I go in like, what am I gonna make my sandwich? Or like even things like waking up in the morning is you can do it just in your everyday life, and everything that you do when you wake up in the morning. Try doing a somersault out of your bed. Try rolling off and pretending that you gotta crawl and stuff. Like just have fun. Just do work. Like, who cares? Like, no one's gonna give a shit. Like, have fun with whatever you do, and go at everything like it's your very first time. And trust me, you'll have a whole lot more fun than you will just trying to get as much money and straining yourself and trying to do trying to out. I don't know. Like, I see a lot of people posting videos just because they feel they have to, and a lot of times, that you can just see through it, and you can totally like get the vibe that they don't really care. And that's kind of how I went into, and that is, I realize that now. So I'm going to change that on my channel. I'm going to post whatever I think is fun. And I thought this commentary was awesome because this idea, I was just like, you know what? I'll just do this idea. Who cares? You know, I'm going to make a video. This is my video. And I don't know. I hope that inspires you guys a little bit, or I hope you got something out of it. But anyway, I hope you guys have an epic day, and peace out.
Goddamn, girl, you got a fat ass.
Hey, instead of sitting here spanking the monkey, why don't you go ahead and like my boy GFXLab on Facebook. www.facebook.com/GFXLab.